Hello, God is Real 101. John Henry Alex here, and this is my response to your video, 5 Questions for Atheists.
I'd like to start by saying that I mean no disrespect, and these answers are my honest thoughts expressed for the sake of honest dialogue. In the interest of ensuring that I'm responding to your questions as you had asked them, I will use clips taken from your video. I have no intention to use any of your material in a disrespectful manner.
Hey, this is GodIsReal 101, and this is the 5 questions for Atheist. Question number 1. Can you prove with 100% certainty that there is no God?
I know quite a few atheists, but I don't know any who actually assert there is no God with any degree of certainty. Those who assert God does not exist are in a minority among atheists. Most atheists I know, as well as prominent atheists including Richard Dawkins or any panel member from the Texas-based non-profit television show The Atheist Experience, would define the term atheist as one who does not hold the belief that a God or gods exist. What this means is, they are not asserting that God does not exist, but rather they are unconvinced that any God does. A popular argument many theists tend to counter with is, they are agnostics, not atheists. I contend that this is incorrect. Gnosticism and agnosticism address issues regarding knowledge, whereas theism and atheism address issues of belief. Since they address two entirely different issues, they are not mutually exclusive, and as such, one can be both agnostic and atheist. The majority of atheists are agnostic atheists. They do not know if there truly is a God or not, and they have no reason to believe there is. I know that you can go to some dictionaries and find definitions that say something to the effect of one who believes no God exists. But you can also go to other dictionaries and find definitions that agree with one who holds no belief in a God or gods. With the conflicting definitions from different dictionaries, I choose to go with the common usage of the definition. But to answer your question, no, I can't prove with 100% certainty that there is no God, nor can anyone else. In fact, even scientists will admit that no one can prove anything to absolute certainty, assuming of course you mean 100% certainty to mean absolute certainty. We can prove many things to be true, and with confidence enough to develop technology based on the principles science has established from the tested and proven. But since most atheists do not assert that God does not exist, and as such are not making a claim, most atheists have no reason to prove the non-existence of a God. Personally, I think it's up to the strong atheists who do assert that there is no God to provide the evidence to support their seemingly faith-based claim.
Question number 2. Do you believe that faith or lack of faith is a choice?
I do believe faith is a choice. It's a decision. Faith is the acceptance of claims as truth without sufficient evidence to support the claim. I am an anti-pistivist, which means I'm against faith. I'm against the acceptance of claims as truth that lack sufficient evidence to support them. So, I have no faith of any kind. That being said, I do believe that lack of faith is also a choice. One such as myself chooses not, or more accurately refuses, to rely on faith as a means to determine what I accept as true.
Question number 3. Do you have faith or hope in anything you can't see? And if so, what is it that you have faith or hope in?
As an anti-pistivist and an apistivist, I am both against faith and I am without faith. As for hope, yes, I do have hope. I in fact have many hopes. As a father, I hope that my son does well in school and graduates. I hope he goes on to having a happy, successful, and fulfilling life. I hope to one day be a grandfather. This is actually a very long list, so I'm going to stop there.
Hope in. Question number 4. In your opinion, if a creation class was accepted in school, but was 100% elective, and the teacher who taught the class was a certified teacher, but didn't get paid, would you still have a problem with this elective course?
In my opinion, no school supported by taxpayers and no government should get to say which religion, faith, or belief in deities, without sufficient proof, is the correct one. Furthermore, there's nothing to substantiate, scientifically support, or verify creation. I believe that it is important to teach things that are factual in school. So yes, I would still have a problem with such an elective being taught in school.
Question number 5. As an atheist, do you think that your life is more fulfilling than a Christian's? And if so, why?
No, I don't think my life is any more fulfilling than a Christian's, but I also don't think it's any less fulfilling. I know many Christians, and they vary in lifestyles, degrees of success, happiness, and fulfillment. I know Christians who have more money than me, and Christians who have less. I know Christians who always seem to be happy and chipper, and some who are often miserable.